Hey guys, Mike here from Panther Hollow Sporting Optics. And yes, we have a Tract. And we have the Ultra HD Toric 4.5 to 30. I've zeroed this scope on my 6 GT here, and I'm going to be using it in competition. The Element Nexus has earned its place on the wall. It's proved itself to be a very good scope for competition and hunting. We're going to see if the Tract does the same thing. We're also going to be having a few other scopes that we're going to be looking at this next year, sometime in January. That's the Athlon BTR. Then we have the Chronos. I'm sorry, that's the Aries. Then we have the Chronos. And we have the good old Arkin, which I've done reviews on already. This is just out here because I'm doing a comparison here later on. This is the Element Titan. I've sold several of these. I've had a guy actually buy one of these at the gun range off my gun. It happened to be one of the last ones I had in the Mill Radian, and he wanted it. He bought it. He actually owned a Night Force. Nothing against Night Forces, but I mean, there are comparable scopes out there. This particular scope is an $800 scope, and then we've got the Element Helix. I've not done any reviews on that one yet. I just got these in. These are brand new. They were just released a couple months ago. The Titan's been out for a while. You know, I say it's not quite a year yet, but they're making their place known in the optics realm. Some guys shy away from them because they see their airgun scopes. Well, I'm here to tell you that an airgun is much harder on an optic than a centerfire could be. Some of the recoil impulses on airguns are unbelievable, especially spring-driven airguns. Anyways, long story short, the people that own Element is FX Airguns. They've been really good to me as far as getting me product, and their product sells well. Arkin, well, Arkin sells itself. I've had the same thing with Arkins. I've had people buy the scope off my gun at the gun range that were shooting higher end scopes. For the money, the EP4 and the SH and any of the reticles are hard to beat. And the Athlons. We've got a Chronos down there that's, you know, around that $1,300 mark. And we've got the Aries, which is around the $800 mark, somewhere in there. I buy all of my own scopes. Now, I am a dealer for Element, Arkin, and Athlon. That helps out a little bit. The Tract I paid for myself. I talked to Mr. Allen. I told him that I was a crazy YouTube guy and that I was going to be testing his scope compared to these other scopes. I was going to freeze it. I was going to do a bunch of different things to it. And he said to basically get the scope, see what I think of it, and then call him back. Now, I did pay for that scope. I paid for that with my own money. So that scope is mine. A lot of guys probably wouldn't take this caliber of scope and do the things that I'm going to do to it. Now, I've done several things to the Nexus, the Element Nexus, and the Titan, and they come through with flying colors. The Nexus earned its place on the wall just because I got through with the testing and didn't sell it before I was done. The Titans, I was testing them, and they sold before the testing got done. So I do move scopes. That's my hobby. But I have the Tract. I'm going to run the Tract. I really like the looks of it. I love their rings. The rings are awesome. So that's where we're at. 2021 is going to be a lot of fun. I hope to have some of these scopes out in circulation at the ranges with some of my other teammates. And they're using them, and we're beating them around a little bit and see what they can take. Again, this is Mike from Panther Hollow Sporting Optics. Like, share, subscribe if you have any questions about any of these scopes. I didn't unbox any of them. There's several reviews online on these, on the Athlons especially. The main one I'm going to be after is the Helix, and then I'm going to be putting another Titan on before too long. I have plenty of Arkans of my own that I have on personal guns. If you'd be interested in purchasing a scope, give me a holler. See what I have in stock, see what I have in inventory, and we can go from there. Again, this is Mike from Panther Hollow Sporting Optics. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Like, share, subscribe. If there's something in particular you want to see, I really don't want to do any primary arm scopes or anything like that. I'm more into the newer scopes. And when I say that, I'm talking about that I see on the range. A lot of scopes I see on the range. I don't see very many primary arms. Blackhound is one I'm thinking about looking at too, if I could get one for the right price. But anyways, again, like, share, subscribe. And I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I'm just letting you guys know what is to come. Thanks, guys.